So if you remember from the last video, things didn't go so well. Let's see how far we get this time. We're gonna start with demolding another test cast. I had this sitting in the pressure pot while I wasn't filming, so let's see what the result looks like. Finally, the black bar is stuck to the keycap. Thank you to the Zebot Discord for helping me troubleshoot this. It looks like I just let my keycap cure for too long in the pressure pot, so the black bars were not sticking to the rest of the keycap. With that solved, it's on to the next issue. I need to figure out how to lay the red resin neatly without getting significant leaking around the edges. At first, I figured, hey, maybe I need some more practice. But then I began to realize that there was actually another issue at play here, which I think is humidity, or better yet, moisture. Let me explain. So every time I would add cabosil to my resin, it would bubble like crazy and lead to unpredictable results. I mean, take a look at another test I did and you can see the crazy variation in color. This should not be happening. In an effort to find where the moisture was coming from, I decided to do a quick test, mixing 1 cup of resin with cabosil and the other without. I thought that perhaps the moisture was coming from the cabosil, which has a tendency to absorb excess moisture in the air. This is why it's critical to store your cabosil in an airtight container and to only expose it to the air for the shortest period of time possible. So anyways, I left both cups of resin to cure in my pressure pot. After about 6 hours, I ripped them out of the plastic cups. This one was the resin with cabosil, and the one I'm ripping out now is the resin without any cabosil. This one cured so well I couldn't get the bottom off. You can see how much clearer this one is and a lot more shiny. It also feels really solid and firm and doesn't bend even when I put a lot of force. The cabosil resin, on the other hand, is super cloudy, bubbly, and bends really easily. It actually feels fairly flexible. With these results, I thought maybe the cabosil was the issue, but even with a brand new fresh batch of cabosil from Amazon, I was still running into the same issues. Just take a look at how cloudy this is when it should be clear. But that's when another thought occurred to me. What if it's actually my resin? To test this, I switched from using Alumilite Water Clear to Smoothcast 326. I filled up another test mold, and we'll see what the results look like after curing from the pressure pot. Here it is about 6 hours later, and okay, I think we made some improvements here. There is still some cloudiness coming from the bottom. It's most noticeable along the bottom edge of the keycap. Regardless, this is a major improvement to me, and perhaps I can hide the cloudiness since I'm using pigments and dyes to color my resin anyways. I do still want to try to figure out where that cloudiness is coming from though, so stay tuned for a future video. And with that, now I can keep working on my Hahuetar keycap. I'll be back soon with another video as I continue to document my progress. But until then, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and make sure to like this video and leave any questions in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.